Do you want to know how negative thoughts affect you directly? Hi guys, welcome to Feeling Furbish. This is Kylie Wood coming at you from Colorado. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 areas that negative thoughts affect your life. The first area that negative thoughts affect your life is through your weight. The people that are having a hard time with their weight are usually thinking horribly about themselves. Whenever they go outside with other people or anything like that, they are usually going to be downgrading themselves, comparing themselves to other people, telling themselves, I need to work out, or I need to get fitter, or I wish I was as skinny as that one person over there. When I was a lot younger, I decided that I was afraid of being overweight because a lot of my family was, and at a very young age I decided I was just not going to eat. I did not want to gain any more weight than I already had, which wasn't really a whole lot. I was a normal, average-sized kid when I was little, but I definitely lost a lot of weight. I became anorexic. I only ate not very many calories a day, and I didn't really realize it back then, but I felt horrible compared to how I feel now. I felt so bad, and I was always comparing myself to other people and stuff. So it's not just people who are overweight, it's also the people who are underweight that are comparing themselves, in fact more so than overweight people. And so yes, negative thoughts affect your weight a lot. The more negatively you think about yourself, the more you're going to want to change who you are, and it's not a good thing. Second area that negative thoughts affect you is your head. Negative thoughts, this is what I say, negative thoughts are heavy. They are way heavier in weight than positive thoughts are. They weigh your brain down and they create headaches and migraines, and that is where a lot of my headaches and migraines come from anyway, because the more negatively I think throughout the day, the more my brain just doesn't feel, it just gets weighed down, and I feel like horrible. Here's an analogy for you to help you understand where I'm coming from. So let's say you take out a water bottle and you are trying to hold that water bottle out way out here for like 2 hours. That 2 hours, after a while, gets a lot harder, because that weight slowly builds up in your arm and your body just can't handle it anymore. You have to drop that water bottle after a while. And it's the same thing with your brain. The more and more negative thoughts that come into your head and just stick around and stuff, those heavy thoughts weigh you down, and it gets to a point where your head it starts getting sore, it starts getting tired, it starts saying, hey, let this go, just like any normal muscle would, just like your arm would if you were holding that water bottle for way longer than it could handle. And so you can't get sucked into thinking negative thoughts all the time. Number 3 is energy levels. Your negative thoughts completely affect how much energy that you have. If you're not giving your body what it needs, then it's going to not feel good. You're not going to have the energy that you need. I personally, I work 3 or 4 times faster in a day when I am keeping myself thinking positive and eating positive and good things and putting good things into my body. I am working so much faster throughout the day and having so much more energy than when I would if I was complaining all day. The fourth thing that negative thoughts are affecting in your life is your health. The worse something is for you, the worse your health is going to be. There are a lot of studies out there that say that your negative thoughts actually affect the worsening and bettering of your disease. So the more positive thoughts that you think, you can actually improve your disease. I'm not talking about the little things. Yes, it improves your immune system. Yes, it helps you have more energy and not feel so sick and stuff like that. It helps your digestion. But we're not talking about that. We are talking about heart disease. We're talking about the big ones. We're talking about brain tumors. We're talking about stroke. The big leading diseases that are in America right now. The last area that I'm going to talk about today that negative thoughts affect your life is your future. So if you are thinking, "Cal, I have a hard life," or so if you are thinking that you are having a hard day, or if you are complaining because you had to get up early that day, or you had to do this or that or whatever, those things build up and they attract things that make that perspective worse than it actually is. And so when you are thinking positive thoughts and you are saying, "God, today is a great day," or "I may not have gotten that donut that I really wanted this morning, but instead I was able to eat an apple, which is way better for you," or "I was able to be with my family today," or maybe just little things like, "I have a house, I have somewhere I can live," or "I have food on the table," or just little things. Those things build up and it changes your perspective, and not only does it make you think that you are having a great life, but it also makes your life become better and better because positive energy attracts to you. So if you want to go deeper into this topic, you can check out my blog post that I linked down in the description, and it goes into like the science and the studies and stuff and all of that. So if you're interested in that, you can take a look at that. You can like this video if you want more like this, and you can subscribe if you want to stay tuned for upcoming videos.